Hey guys, this is my first AOM video, and I'm going to be demonstrating how to effectively beat a hard bot using the Loki rush technique. Now I know that to play Loki and to get the Hersirs rush going, you need lots of food to keep those Hersirs spamming. So what I've done right at the very start, I've got my two villagers on hunting, and my ox cart is researching hunting dogs, which makes your hunting faster. And I'm just going to speed this up so that we're not sitting here all day. I don't think it was a very long game, but yeah. Villagers all on food at this point. And my Ulfsark is scouting down the middle to see if there's any easy town tenders I can grab. This is the map Jotunheim, which is a normal map in AOM, but it's got a marsh texture pack. So it's the map Jotunheim, but it looks like marsh. And I can see that there's only one pass between my base and the enemy at this point. I know there's only one pass. But that's useful, that means I only have to defend one pass. I'm just scouting. Pigs! I've got one person on wood and one person on gold now. 1 minute in. They're helping me save up for my temple. Pigs! More pigs. And everyone else is on food. They're all hunting, they've all got hunting dogs. They're helping me generate that huge surplus of food that I'll need to spam Hersirs. Got a house going up just to keep the population cap high. You'll notice that in the archaic cage, my Ulfsark only has 3 attack. And the same applies to Hersirs. In the archaic age, I think Hersirs only have 2 attack. So, before you start rushing, you really want to advance. That's why I've got so much emphasis on food right now. I want to get my Hersirs up, and I want to advance. Because as soon as you advance, I think Hersirs go from 2 attack to maybe 6 attack, or 8 attack. They get a lot tougher. And the reason I'm focusing on Hersirs is, just in case you don't know, when you worship Loki, who is my major god, Hersirs generate myth units in the middle of battle while fighting. So you can just be fighting some guys, and all of a sudden, there's a mountain giant right next to you, and that can really turn the tide of things. I'm now researching classical, 3 minutes 24 in. I'm going with Heimdall, because I think that the Iron Jars are really useful to this strategy. Because they have a special attack. Their special attack is kind of like, it's similar to Arcandos in the campaign. They give a morale boost every so often, which really helps your Hersirs out when they're attacking buildings, because they're not great against buildings, or human units. But the myth units are. I've got a few guys on gold now, just to maintain the Hersir spam. I just got to classical in 4 minutes 19-ish. Still, I've only got 1 or 2 guys on wood. The majority of my villagers are on food. I've got a few on gold. I'm really looking at controlling the middle here, because on Jotunheim, the middle is key. I've now got 4 villagers on wood, by the looks. Just saving up wood for a longhouse there. My guys are still hunting, as you can see, so hunting dogs are still giving them that bonus, which is what's giving me my huge food income. Now I'm going up to... I've seen that the bot's advanced, so I want to try and take him before he builds too much, so I'm sending my Hersirs up for a bit of a scout. I've got a longhouse and a temple spamming Hersirs. They're on auto build, so they're just going to keep building as long as I have the stuff for them. I can see he's got his villagers forward and unprotected. My Hersirs make short work of his myth unit. Still getting food. And now I'm just going to attack his town centre, because why not knock some HP off it? And as you can see, I'm trying to build up as many longhouses as I can, because each of those longhouses is another building that I can have auto-building Hersirs. So the more longhouses I have, the faster I can build Hersirs. And we're already about halfway through the match, so this clearly wasn't a very long game. All that matters is getting as many of these guys out as you can early. I think I went for an armory here, just in case I felt like advancing to heroic. And I've also invoked spy on that villager so I can see them, they're right in front of me, which I think is a huge tactical mistake, because I go and take them out briefly. Got more houses going just to maintain the population. I'm really starting to lack food now, so I think I put some more villagers on it. As you can see now, the income has dropped because they're not hunting, which is why I'm immediately sending them out to hunt. I'm just getting my houses to max. And I have 2 longhouses. No. Only one of my longhouses is spamming. I think I'm waiting for the food so I can start auto building in my second longhouse. I just got a free myth unit. I think it was a troll. The bot is stealing all the relics. Yep. Now I have 2 longhouses and 1 temple, all auto building Hersirs. And as you can see, he's not really advanced yet. He hasn't got a lot of buildings up. The best time to attack anyone in any game of AOM is early, or else you just lose so many resources. I've still got most of my... I think I have about 20 villagers on food right now. Not only maybe 5 on wood, a few more on gold. Because the focus here is the food. 1 Hersir costs 80 food. And to auto build 4 of them at a time, then I need 240 food every time a Hersir builds. I'll just invoke Undermine on his tower. His town tender's already like 3/4 dead. The match is 3/4 done. All of my longhouses are auto building Hersirs. Hersirs are the only units I'm making. I just got another Muth unit. I've noticed that my gold has started to drop a bit, so I'm putting a few more gatherers, and I'm putting ox cart to help my gatherers, so I don't have to walk as far back and forth. Still getting Hersirs, still getting Hersirs. Sigmundur Bladebringer. Gisli Forgelicker. His is down. I don't think he lasts long after this. All I'm doing now is just using my Hersirs to take out his last few buildings and his last few infantry. See, I've got 19 villagers on food, and that 1 pig in the way. And I've got another 8 down here who are now farming. So the emphasis, I had 27 villagers on food. That's the emphasis, and about 10 on gold there, 5 on wood. That's all you need to maintain that rush of Hersirs. I'm just cleaning up his villages. I should have got those relics in hindsight, but I was just lazy. There's another free troll. So as you can see, just looking around the map there, look how many myth units I've got. I didn't make any of those. That's just what happens when your Hersirs are in combat and you worship Loki. I think the game's over just about now. So, my 3 big tips. Beating a hard bot on Jotunheim, my 3 big tips. Control the middle. Get food aggressively. Get food the whole game, 27 minutes on food. And make sure those Hersirs just keep building. Because it's that easy. I just beat a hard bot in 13 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something from this. More videos to come. Cheers.